Welcome everyone to another Jagged Alliance free DevStream. I think we're up to 26 now, and congratulations to everyone here from the Hemimon Game Studio in Sofia, Bulgaria, because today is launch day for consoles, for Xbox, and for PlayStation. Jagged Alliance is finally out on consoles, and hopefully a lot of players that didn't have access to the game before can now try it out, whether it's from the comfort of their couch or in some other setting which they have their consoles. I don't know. So happy launch day to everyone. It's not exactly chaos here, but people are excited, and they've been waiting for this day for a long time. And for that, we have a great show for you tonight that's going to be a little bit more laid back, so stay tuned for that. But first, let's wrap up on what happened last week, since we already had two streams, an extra stream last week. So we had our composer, Georgi Strezov, or George Strezov, who did an amazing job with the Jagged Alliance free score. He was with us here, and we talked a lot about music and other games that we love and other scores that we love and some that we didn't. We're in the process of editing that, so expect that to come on YouTube as a recording probably this or next week. And afterwards, after the interview ended, Lubo continued his playthrough of the Happy Little Accidents playthrough, which is becoming more and more fun. I think that he left off in a precarious situation, but he is going to take a short break and later on continue the series. In Friday last week, we also had an amazing guest. Jonathan Ferguson from the British Royal Armouries came along. He's more known for the firearm expert reacts videos on GameSpot that we really like. And he talked a little bit more about his experience with Jagged Alliance. It turns out that he is a fan of the series from the previous editions, which was great. And we also talked a little bit more about guns in depth and what we could do more with guns. So that was an amazing conversation. I think it went up on YouTube yesterday, so if you didn't get the chance to watch that, feel free to go and check that out. So yeah, that was an amazing week. It was hard. And not to mention 1.3 dropped last week that we talked extensively about it, and like new patches cause different kinds of problems. So the hotfix of 1.3.1 dropped, I think, on Tuesday, and it's going to be with console players very soon. But consoles managed to launch with 1.3 Bobby Rays, which is also good, because more Bobby Rays equals better for Jagged Alliance. I think that the whole community would agree on that. So it's been an amazing week. If you are not following us on all of the places that you can follow us, watch more what's happening on Discord. We post on Twitter and Facebook when there's new things that are coming along, whether it's streams, patches, the whole library of recordings from the dev streams and the devs plays are on our YouTube channel, and also, of course, Twitch is where we stream every Wednesday normally, but like today we're having a later in the week and a later in the day stream because we want more people to be able to access what we have. It is a little bit weird for us because it's 8 o'clock here, so it's kind of a nightish stream, but we'll see how that turns out, and who knows, maybe that's going to be a good opportunity for us. And of course, you can also submit unsavable games if you reached a specific situation that you think is unsalvageable. Just hit Control F1, submit a bug, but put in the title unsavable game. Yeah, unsavable games, so that we can find it easier from all of the other bug reports. And we will see what we can do about that. Maybe pass it along to some of the people who are more experienced and really know what they're doing in Jag. So yeah, moving along to what is our today's stream. We have a very chill stream because it's been a stressful week, and we think that we've talked about the game very in depth, and we've talked about controllers and stuff like that even before. So for this launch day that we were waiting for so many months, we really want to tone it down, and we decided to do a first impressions from one of our colleagues who is a heavy controller user. And she is going to have first impressions of Jag, and she's going to start a fresh campaign, comment a little bit more on how she feels about controls, how she feels about the game. And without further ado, let's invite her over. This is Kali, who is going to be the pilot of this this not Devs Play series, but for this specific session.
Hi everyone, very happy to be here. Congrats on the console release, everyone. I'm sure you're going to love this and be just as excited as I am. So I'm very happy to be here, a bit nervous, but that's to be expected. I'm not that experienced as Pavel, but that's normal, I guess.
That's I don't know if that's a good thing. But yeah, Kali, tell us a little bit more about yourself. Like, what do you do? I know that you said that that's the worst question that someone can ask you, but still.
Okay, so I am an assistant producer here at Hemimon Games, and I'm dedicated more on the other project of the studio, but I also help around all sorts of tasks, and including I did some minor tasks on Jagged Alliance 3 as well.
Yeah, Kali is being modest, but she also helped tremendously with the modding in terms of helping out with the documentation and a lot of stuff that went into there, because it was a Herculean task in a way, and it's still going on. So yes, you have her to thank for that, for jumping in and managing to help us out with that. And also, you said that you were saving a little bit of playing Jag since you were not able to do it on a controller, like far away from the screen, which is what you prefer?
Yeah, well, basically I have a laptop at home because I prefer to have a movable station, not just for gaming, but also for work. And this is why I decided to buy a laptop in the first place.
Yeah.
But this makes gaming a bit more difficult because you constantly have to be on the keyboard and on the mouse very close to the screen, and you cannot just sit back and relax. So yeah, and if you have like a console at home, it's so much more enjoyable playing the game like on your big TV from huge difference and enjoy the big screen.
Yep.
Not just your laptop. So yeah.
This is gonna be like a different. This is a different approach from what I do, because I'm a primarily PC gamer. I haven't played on console in years, so I always like to be like close to my desk and the screens. But I do enjoy sometimes, especially some games that are just amazing. Just sitting back, reclining in the soft, either couch or sofa. Yeah, and just using the controller. So yeah, you actually, this is not exactly your first run at Jag. You've had some interactions with the game with controller, but that was earlier on in the project, as far as I remember, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting the release for consoles so I can try it. And I've played just an hour just to try it out. And I'm very eager to see how game works on a controller.
Yep.
Definitely. I've tried a few games that are turn-based with a controller, and I find it so much more convenient because you can take your time and think through your moves. And I think this is kind of more appropriate when you're playing on a controller rather than on PC, because on PC you're used to the mouse being super quick. So you're just trying to click everywhere at the same time, and you rush with your actions and your turns.
Yeah, it's not a point and click adventure with the controller. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to take your time and think through your moves. So yeah, this is something very enjoyable when you're using controller, because you cannot be that fast.
Yeah, let's actually jump in, and you can tell us a little bit more about your normal habits with the controller, like what you like to do normally with. With this setup, especially in turn-based games, because you're one of the only people that I know that said this is so much better for me, like playing turn-based games on console or just with a controller.
Yeah, well, I definitely, if I have the option to use controller, I will definitely try out the game with a controller. And even games that are not that well developed for controllers, I would try just to see how the interface is aligned and so on.
Yep.
But yeah, so new game, right?
Yep.
Let's jump in. Okay, I'll just start right away.
All right.
And yeah, since
you trust the designers, like the default settings are like, okay, let's do this.
Well, it kind of depends. Like you have to take your time. You have to definitely see how the interface looks like, and then just go in the options and click on everything that.
Yeah, most options actually here are, you can change during the game. A little bit of them are not so.
Yeah, so we can take a look at what I will set up. I'll just skip the intro for now. I'm sure you've.
I think everyone.
Everyone has seen it. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's nice. I'll just take like one. Oh no, MD is not available. That's a bit sad. I really like picking him for the start. I'll take Omer.
You're gonna be the Glavny.
I really like the fact that you have the option to use the mouse here because you can take a look at their other perks. Because right now I have to select a character that I haven't played with previously. For example, I'll take Fox as a.
My impression when I try this out with the controller is that normally with the web interface you're used to focusing on one point, your actual mouse, and with the controller you can actually do several things at the same time, like really select this guy, hire him, switch tabs with the triggers, and it's like you're focusing on several places at the same time. It's just because all of your fingers are active on there. I was like, this is interesting. So you're kind of winning me over with some of these things.
No, you can see that I'm actually switching between the characters with the arrows, and with the pad I can check out their perks immediately, which is nice, which is great because you don't have to move across the screen with the whole cursor right now. So yeah, who should we take? Okay, I will take Kalina.
Namesake, come on.
Yes, of course. Okay, so I will take them just for the basic settings of 7 days. No. It takes some time, I guess, to get used to using controller. When I started,
Which was the first game you actually tried on controller?
It was just like a few years ago. It wasn't that long ago. I think it was Darksiders Genesis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the first title I played on controller, and it was great. But it's every game. The first game that you try on controller is going to be very difficult. Yeah, but turn-based ones are easier because you can take your time.
I remember the first game that I actually played on a control, like a modern one. We're not talking about Nintendo back in the days, 90s era. We're talking about modern, let's say PlayStation. I was trying my brother-in-law's PlayStation. He had Call of Duty, probably one of the first ones. That was so fast, and you cannot really jump into controller FPS right off the bat. That's an awful, transition. Like everyone's killing you all the time before you even turn or do anything. But I guess that it's something that you can get used to and get really good at. So.
Yeah, well, definitely it depends on the game because some games just make you like run and jump and hit stuff. But
yeah.
Some other titles have like different settings and different options for crouching and stuff. For example, Jagged, you have to change your stance and so on, and you need to know how to do that.
Oh yeah.
But you can take your time, and the cool part is that in the option you have this chart here. So if you need to look up a key combination quickly, you can just go to the options and you have it right away. Which I love, but the thing I love the most is bottom left. That's the hints. Because right now we need to figure out.
I would not manage without those. Like,
yes,
I would be lost.
Yeah, because right now I need to figure out how to select all of the marks. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, let's see. We can.
You will make that easy.
Yeah, that's the square button. I really enjoy like the part that you can select all of them and then select just one of them with the same button. And if you need to select other,
Cycle them.
you can cycle them with the R1 and R2 and L1, R1 and L1. So you can just move them separately.
I do that all the time on keyboard. Just keep spamming them and looking over. Probably do 2 circles on all of the squad before I actually choose one.
It feels intuitive here because if you select one of them and then just press the buttons, you can switch between them quickly, and you can also check the inventory and so on. That's nice. Okay, I know that there is a battle here, so I need to figure out how to hide them. Okay, so if I use L1, L2, and R2 triggers, I can switch between the hints. Okay, so it says R2 and square to hide them. Okay, that's good. Let's move them closer to the first battle. It will take some time.
You said that you're expecting this to be a little bit easier than, let's say, fantasy games because there is a lot more, let's say, casting and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, I would
more abilities, maybe. Yeah, is it quite?
Yeah. First of all, those games rely on, for example, spells that interact with the environment. And here, what you need to consider is basically only where to hide. So,
line of sight is much more prominent here.
Yeah, you need to be extremely careful. So, and I also need to consider the range of their weapons. And I guess this is a really good for players that have played similar games and they know the different type of weapons and their ranges. Because I haven't played that many games, so it's very interesting. It's like learning an entirely new type of games. Let me just... Okay, so Barry is here. Fox. Oh yeah, okay, I'll move her closer. And okay, so let's check. Now I need to see how I can attack. Okay, basically I think what we did here is in the options we made this menu being available all the time. You can switch that. You can toggle on and off this being visible all the time. But at the bottom you will see all the actions, which are very easy to get to. You just need to press the right button, the right arrow. Okay, so let's see which one you can attack. So we can cycle through attackers as well with R1 and L1, which is nice and convenient. And you can also see everything you need from here.
I have a question in chat. That the snipe symbol under the pictures of the mercs is not there. Feature only on PC. It shouldn't be a feature only on PC. It should be here as well. Maybe it's hidden under a layer. I know that before we started, Callie actually went into the options because she doesn't like the action bar disappearing, because there's an option to hide the action bar when it's not relevant. But for me as well, it's better to have it there. It even helps me just remembering who I'm in charge of right now. Maybe it's because of the passives and the signature abilities that's taking me more into the context of what's going on.
Yeah, we will see. We can just go through the settings after the battle.
Yes.
So what is very nice that you can use the triggers to select how precise you want your shot to be and the action points you want to spend. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, that was a good shot.
I was just gonna say he survived, but no.
No, he didn't. Okay, so let's move Omrin closer. And okay, so he won't be able to attack.
Yeah, that shotgun's...
Yeah, the range is not that great. Okay, let's see where we can move him so he can perform an attack. Okay, I know that he won't be able to do that from here, so let's see if we can get him covered somewhere and use one of his
Thanks, sort of cracked. We appreciate it.
Yeah, okay, let's see if Barry can do something about that guy. Okay, now he's out of range. So what you need basically to get used to is just switching between moving and attacking, just so you make sure you don't attack. Okay, so I can see that
Is that
from here.
common with the controller?
Yeah, I think this is basically what you need to do with each type of game you try with controller, just how to switch between moving and attack.
Okay.
So, especially when you're in combat, you can easily get accustomed to the shortcuts and so on, but the first battle is always going to be the hardest one. But this is the tutorial, so we are safe. Okay, he missed. Okay, can I somehow... Okay, let's see if I can change your stance. No, he doesn't have action points.
He's at 0.
Okay, let's move you here. Yeah, basically the nicest part is probably being able to sit back and relax and just take some time away from the screen. If you're used to using laptop,
I'm doing exactly the different currently. You can see the different playstyles from the stances currently right now.
Yeah, but it's really nice to take your time and just get used to the main menus that you need to navigate. Okay, so now we need to end the turn.
I was actually this close of buying a console probably in the last 6 months, just because I'm playing at home, and it's when you play on PC, it's kind of isolating you from everyone else in the room, and when you're playing on consoles, it's very easy for someone else to jump in and see, hey, what are you doing? That's interesting? Let me watch, explain, get people involved in a way.
Also, like, consoles allow you to play easier with other players for couch co-op. Yeah. Definitely. So it's something that's definitely better than PC. If you have like 4 people at home and you're looking for a game to play, or like not in this case, like you can use with 2. But consoles, this is something that you can easily do with. Okay, let's see.
Physics Cat, you're joking about are you winning son meme, but I can see that in, I don't know, 10 years with my daughter probably happening.
Okay, he has another shot.
Oh, great! Come
on. Okay, it will take some time, because I'm also getting used to the controls.
But are you getting how should I say? Are you getting acquainted with it easier? You understand what's going on?
Yeah, I can very easily see how to move them, how to use like the right arrow to perform the attack. Okay, so free aim again. Okay, can I get you? Okay, lie down. And you have to move here.
Use that Omrin as a human shield.
Basically. She doesn't have enough action points. Should I use spin down?
Sure. Oh, I have the squeaky chair.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. So we got that one cleared, and now
it's up to Barry. I think he has line of sight.
Does he?
Where is that guy?
No, I think he...
Oh, he ran away?
I think he ran away. But we're still in combat, or he's out of sight.
Yeah. Can rush him with Omrin and that shotgun.
Yeah, let me just get him standing.
I'm just commenting. Don't feel the need to do what I do. Sometimes it's very stupid.
I'm actually like sometimes confused. Like, it takes some time to see where the enemies are going and who they're aiming at. Oh yeah, I have. Oh yeah,
there he is.
There he is. Can I somehow shoot him from here? No. I can just move you. Okay.
I can notice that you started like being faster and faster with this.
Yeah, it takes some time definitely, but once once you get used to that, it's almost even faster than probably on PC. Huh, okay, can I just ambush him from the back? Yeah, I can.
But yeah, you need to be in the blue to be able to attack. To have enough action points.
Okay, so it's a long shot. Let's try. Yeah, okay, he's dead. Great, now we need to regroup and see if we can loot something valuable. Huh, okay. The left 3 button.
Left
Actually,
L. Which one
yeah.
was it?
This is why I have a watch on my end, so I know which one's the left one. Okay, so basically.
No, I mean which one is the left free number 3?
This one, when you press
okay.
in the
middle.
pad, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, if you press it, you will just highlight all the interactable sites that they can see, and yeah, let's check. Oh,
there we go.
Let's take everything. Okay, so
9mm.
Yeah. We can take some stuff from here.
Oops, sorry. I knew we should have gotten a couch.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Probably Lubo wouldn't be very excited of the prospect of rearranging the camera to be able to get that shot. That
But yeah, definitely if you have a big TV at home, enjoying the game with a controller is nice. So you can see the screen and the text and everything. So good.
I was surprised that it fits well with the ultra wide, because I'm using one of the Office ultra wide monitors for the machine here, and it fits really well. Like, there's some good case practices that we took from other games that's not specific games, but like people who are making ultra wide for a while now have figured out ways of making it really fit and be useful, like the extra space, even if sometimes it just stretches your eyes on the borders. Like, you have some UIs that are really on the edges, and you have to go like a typewriter or a person who's watching a movie with subtitles on the first row in a cinema, going like this. But yeah, it's an interesting way, like just putting the useful things a little bit in the center, and then still using the edges as let's say map vision and stuff like that.
I jumped into the settings because we can take a look at what I've done. It's very important to modify and take the settings that you're comfortable with, because actually this makes the game so much better. Okay, so I want Fox to heal herself. Let's see, and okay, is she able to heal her? Yeah, okay. She's bandaging.
Healy.
Yeah. So let's check what is useful. I think the action bar, hide action bar. In exploration, you can switch it on and off, which is very nice. It basically saves my life because I really feel more comfortable with having the action bar open at all times. So
feel more in control.
Yeah, and just because you have all those shortcuts that allow you to see how you can trigger the actions immediately without going to the options menu.
Yeah.
But yeah, you also have the hints at all times, which is nice. Let me just check the inventory. Okay, so what have we got here?
How's the inventory, by the way? Because this inventory is made primarily for using the old way, the old clunky way of, let's say, either Diablo is not the exact thing like Diablo 2, the exact reference, but it's more focused into that type of management. It's not like the console focused, let's say Skyrim UI that a lot of PC players really don't like because it just makes stuff harder.
Well, I think it depends a lot on the game itself, but having it most simplified is great, and also having the option like basically just splitting the items between the members. It's nice, which you can. Here you have only two options: give and drop, and I really like games that don't have too complex inventory and too many loot that you need to take care of, because this is something that just takes so much of your time.
Yeah.
If you have like vendors and stuff like that. And yeah,
I'm always really annoyed at stuff like, let's say, that you might perceive as valuables,
yeah.
and you hoard them, and you think that there's gonna be a thing that you can use them for, and it turns out no, it's just something that you cash in, and that's why I regularly lately use just go on Wikipedia or the wiki of the game and go like, okay, does this have any use? Okay, so I'm just gonna scrap it or reuse it for something else.
Well, I really like the fact that you can switch between characters very fast. So this is nice, and I can always like check here more for more information about the guns and the weapons they have, the armor and so on, which I like because I'm not going to do this right before battle outside the inventory screen. Yeah, let's check and see how we can. Okay, so you have a option to just take everything, which is nice.
Yeah. At some point, it just becomes mandatory.
Yeah. And right now, they don't have that much stuff in them, so it's nice.
There was a question. If I play a game after I finished it, are there enemies randomly placed, or are they the same if you start a new playthrough, or if you just go and go on the same map that you already cleared? Because normally it goes like the placement of the enemies that are scripted for quests is mainly the same. But the dynamic world, let's say if you have enemy squads that are trying to take over your sectors and stuff like that, those will be in different places depending on from which sector they're coming. You will see this in the future mods, map mod editor, that when you make a map, you need to add the spawn markers. They're not spawn markers specifically, but let's say entrance from the north, from the south, from specific doors or defending positions. If you have intel, you can specify different places on the map. It really depends on the specific situation. How does photo mode work in controller, by the way? I haven't tried it, to be honest.
It depends on the console, because usually they have a button for taking screenshots.
All right.
Let me just jump into Sabio. Otherwise, it's the same. You have the same settings. Okay, so now we fight. What I would suggest, like with everyone trying out with controller or on console for the first time, basically what you need to do is just do everything before battle, like 2 or 3 times. For example, selecting everyone, deselecting everyone, switching. After that, you just need to like select everyone and hide them. How do I hide again? Okay, so yeah. What? I did something. Nope. It will definitely take some time.
Yeah, it takes getting used to.
Let's fight. Yeah, so I need to remember how to hide them. Okay.
Glavny.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yes. Okay, let's talk. Right now I don't need to hide them, so I'll just get them closer to the camp.
normally I just skip this map altogether.
Why?
I don't know, because I can just go to Ernie and not have to deal with this fight so early on.
I really enjoy this fight.
Mm.
Yeah. Because of the tower.
I like to place on high ground.
Yeah. And also this is super important because it teaches you on how to sneak. Basically, bow battles are so much easier if you sneak.
Yeah, I used to think about that. And then I saw how Luo plays, and I was like, what? wait. So you just rush in and knife them in the groin? He's like, yeah, it works amazing.
I don't know. I just really like sneaking up on the enemies and I don't know, handling them one by one and not getting anyone harmed. I don't know. It's just me.
Oh, you're a completionist.
I don't think I play that well, to be completely honest. Okay, let's see. Who should we? What did I just do? Okay. No. I think I'm too far away. I think I can get them closer. Yep, I can.
Well, Barry is not the exact ninja, but... Oh, I was just
Okay.
gonna say, no one's
Okay,
seeing
so-
him?
Oh no. I forgot that there's actually a pause here, so
Yes.
you can even pause the game if you made a bad decision and you have the time to take it back. Okay, so it's not
I remember when you were, trying it out just before the show, and you're like, oh, the active pause is a godsend.
and
It's so good.
I totally forgot. Okay, so yeah, right now I'm in battle, so I cannot do anything about it. But okay. Nope, this one won't work.
No, this is
Those
way
are too far away.
Head.
Head?
Yeah, because he's
No,
obstructed.
he's probably going to move. Okay. Oh, he also has armor, so yeah, he should be a good option. Good. Can I attack again? Do I have action points? No. Okay. Let's move you here and... Come on. No action points. Great.
Oh.
No, I like...
Lubo doesn't shoot guys in the nuts. Yes, that's what you want to say, David. He just knifes them.
It was going so much better the first time I tried this battle. No, come on. They're not trying hard enough.
Kalina, do it like the other one.
Okay, so
Oh, and she's hidden.
yeah.
So that means that maybe there's a chance for a stealth kill. If she can see him. Oh, well.
No, she's not able to.
Blind fire.
Okay, I can.
Oh, one.
Yeah.
Barry? Why are you there, Barry?
Oh.
But he's religious, so maybe he won't get hit.
Does it work that way? You have like
No, not really.
a religious armor.
No, but he has the spiritual trait, which means that... Oh, yeah, there's friendly fire. Which means that even impossible shots have a really tiny % chance to hit.
Okay, now she's visible. Okay, yeah, guys, so don't forget that you have like active pulse in this game, so it kind of helps a lot.
This is the actual battle that when Krasi and Lubo were talking about controller, were like, oh, hey, let's have Pavo over here. Wasn't bad, actually. I expected to do a lot worse, but like you said, it's always funky in the first couple of minutes, and you have no idea what you're doing, and then it kind of gets better.
Oh, did she manage? No.
Oh, you have shape charges, by the way.
I know, but I really want to get them. Huh. Okay. I can hit both of them, right? With this?
Yeah.
I'm not used to using grenades. And okay. This was effective. I'm gonna do that again,
And
probably.
he has enough action points to shoot, by the way.
That's nice.
Oh,
Okay.
in the beginning, like throwing grenades, I think was like 2 action points or something like that, and it was like spamming grenades all the time. It was like, okay, this is not balanced.
I think this is how game designers actually decide if the game is too difficult or too easy. They give it to the producers, and if the producers manage to play it, they just raise the difficulty curve.
I can't say, I can neither confirm nor deny that, but whatever we manage to do, I'm sure that when we give it to the community, it's gonna be like T minus I don't know how many hours until someone actually manages to beat the game in a way that we've never thought of.
Yeah, it's amazing what players can achieve. Like, so much better than what we usually expect. But yeah, some people are like thinking in a different way. This is why it's nice to have different players in the community.
Ombrin joined when the battle was already over almost.
No, I'm just trying to get that guy like closer to them.
I mean, like, it's in character. He likes to, sit back, relax, lay
Sit
down.
back and relax. Yeah. Okay, so can I move you here? And yeah.
Purple chests. That's a nice handle, by the way. We can neither confirm nor deny any DLCs.
Okay, so.
Well, he's knackered, so.
I'm not sure if a lot of people have this type of problem, but when I usually start playing this type of game, I have like a very high misclick chance.
Yeah, me too. But that's probably because of me. When you're saying it, it's different.
No, I always feel like I'm rushing towards some stuff, and I don't take the time to think them through. And I never have this with a controller. This is probably why I enjoy playing so much. Okay, so let's see if she can get a headshot.
Yeah.
She managed. Nice.
Purple chests, you do not want me to start in fluent corporate speak. I've been away from it for a while now, and I seem happy.
Okay. So yeah. Oh, I'm F post accidentally. Yeah. So it's very easy to hit the active post. It's just the down arrow. So when you get used to using it, I think you'll be using it all the time. Especially before a battle.
How is the readability actually for you with the controller?
Well, it's better than I actually expected, because I know that this type of games could have like difficulties with readability, because there's so much stuff going on, and what you need to focus on is just moving, finding the enemies. But it's nice. I think everything is nicely highlighted, and you can just zoom in and zoom out as much as you want, which is like very important for me.
One thing that I've noticed, even on keyboard and mouse, is that I can go probably 3 maps until I need to rotate the camera.
Yeah.
And then when I do it the first time, I can't stop. Like I start zooming around and just look at it through all angles and like, oh, so that's what.
Not many games actually allow such freedom with a camera.
That's true.
Which could be frustrating because you really need to take a better look, and in this case, you need to know what angle you're on and how close you are to the enemies and so on. So it's nice.
Oh, shout out to Physics Cat because I think that he was the first person that I saw, at least probably all other people do it as well, that used the photo mode just for checking line of sight.
Nice.
Going, I can see him. Okay.
Yeah, it makes so much sense, like to use it this way. Okay,
We didn't anticipate it, to be honest. It just happened. One of those examples.
Okay. What I really like is that I can just quickly requisition them while the pose is active. Okay, oh, and she has a line of sight on both. Okay, it's just...
This is a good question, by the way. Can you select 2 marks?
I haven't tried that.
Yeah, we can try it probably
We can try
after this battle because it's getting hot in here.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I really like this type of games that you can just really reposition everyone, start thinking through what you should do, and just finish the battle in 2 turns.
And I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Okay. Okay, let's check the options screen so we see, can we add mercs to selection? How to move squad, additional controls. Yeah, let's check after the battle because right now we need to finish this guy.
One
Where is
remaining.
Barry?
One remaining.
Actually, I'm going to finish this turn so he can move closer.
Suicide squad here.
What?
4 guys and he rushes and he's a sniper.
And yeah, he's running towards towards the party, and he's dead.
He probably YOLO'd. Like, hey, this is my only chance.
Okay. So we definitely have the shortcut for selecting all and selecting everyone. Okay, let's see.
Previous next merc info though.
Okay, I don't see it. At least on this shortcut map. But it kind of do have sense, like to have only one selected and 4 of them, since by selecting one to one, you can just move them in different directions, and this is what you basically want most of the time. Okay, so yeah, let's check what we have here.
750. There was a lockpicking chest there. Chest that you could lockpick, I mean.
Can I usually never manage because I don't have crow.
Locksmith's kit.
Yeah.
My favorite tower.
Yeah, my favorite tower as well. I always manage to kill both of the guys with Kalina on top of the tower. And she just snipes them both in. Yeah. So.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's nice. I think we can move to the next map. Oh, this battle.
Do you prefer the mouse, like the virtual mouse, or just try to use it?
No, if I could, I would definitely avoid using virtual mouse if I could, because I like the buttons. I really enjoy using like the arrows and the other buttons on the right, depending on the console. But yeah, it actually does some pretty cool stuff around, as we saw on the character selection screen, that you can just use both of them. Like
Yeah.
use the arrows and the virtual mouse.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's deploy them. Okay, I now hide all of them. Yeah, so basically 1 or 2 battles and you're good to go. You already have used every shortcut that you need to.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Evening to you too, Martovarna. I have a suspicion of who that Martovarna is. And Physics Cat, yeah, that's a climbable cliff. There is a way to go on the bridge and also not through, but climb the cliff from the bottom and surprise the guys that are on the lookout.
Whoops. Okay. Omrin has been noticed. It's okay. It's okay. We can start the battle. Okay.
Let them fight.
Actually, let me see who's here. Can I move her a bit closer? Active pause and make her just attack. Is
Quick
this
draw.
the guy that we want killed first? Okay, almost.
It's his destiny. Oh, can you demonstrate a melee attack? It all depends on if it's her playstyle.
I'm not sure I'm equipped for a melee attack, actually. I have never done that. I've never managed to make a melee kill. I haven't played that much, actually. But this is something definitely worth trying with the active pulse and a controller. Okay, so he doesn't have... Okay, we have a guy here that we need to take care of.
Very Unger.
Here enough action points.
Yeah, only Fox has 11.
Yeah.
Oh, I think that you didn't equip the new gun that you got.
No. I forgot about it. She does have the run and gun, right?
Yes.
Yeah. It's nice.
That's nice because it's a kind of free attack. It's not very accurate, but still.
Yeah, it's almost free, like. Okay, this was poor positioning on my end.
That's what happens in Jag sometimes. You don't expect stuff to happen, and well, bam. Someone throws a Molotov cocktail at you.
Or uses this. And just destroys everyone that's standing in the straight line.
That's okay. You'll reach the mortars and then you'll cry for life. And then you'll be like, it's fine. Oh, we forgot to introduce. This is fine.
This is what is actually very sometimes comforting with playing fantasy themed games, because you usually have like some sort of way to heal your like magical ways to heal everyone on the squad, and here you just don't have that. They will suffer.
Here
with their
you
wounds.
have beep-buddy boppity boo, a bullet for you. And then for you.
Yeah, actually this is nice. Okay.
There are some stories about crazy stuff that could have led to remote healing, but I'm not gonna spoil that. Probably someday.
It's nice. I think this is like one of the most interesting parts and check it that you have to think of ways to heal and take care of your mercs, not just like magically heal them with, I don't know, with scrolls and stuff.
For me, it was painful the first time that I tried to bandage someone and really heal them in the middle of the battle. Like there are 10 enemies and you're trying to stabilize that one guy that's really not having a good day. Like things are spiraling out of control.
Yeah. Okay. No, I'm not going to be able to attack from here. Oh, but I can move. Cannot reach. No. Did I waste everyone's points? Yeah, no. Fox has some. Oh, so we can just do that. Do this. There is nothing we can lose. Oh.
Oh, Foxy.
Can I use like something to
Guys, I
bandage
actually
her?
promised Kali that we're not going to make her do specific things. Just let her play in her own play style because that's a road to disaster sometimes.
Yeah, and no, it's actually you can do this, but I'm sure it's not going to be very interesting. Me just going through the controller and the menus, trying to figure out a way to do something I haven't done. But this is actually the best thing about games, that you gradually learn new mechanics, and this is something I really enjoy about turn-based tactical shooters and so on, that you have the time to learn and to try new stuff. Because right now the game still hasn't challenged me to try something new. They are letting me handle the first battles to learn the things I need to do before, for example, using more advanced guns and knives and so on. No,
Yeah, that shotgun's really close range.
no, that's bad. Okay, can I attack from here? No action points. Okay, so you come over here. I still have, yeah, okay. No, but insufficient action points. Okay, so let's just move quickly. Game speed, I can adjust the game speed.
Overwatch? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Overwatch.
I didn't saw them repositioning for Overwatch actually. They just did that now.
We know, Cordon. You like the pain. Just for the recording later on. Oh, that was a nice shot. For the recording later on, Cordonor says that's why I always start out right away on hardest difficulty. Learning through pain, see significant changes of different approaches.
Actually, I do acknowledge that this is a good way to learn, because trying out things on higher difficulty makes you think so much more about what you're going to do. So yeah, it's a good approach actually. But it will take like a significant amount of frustration, yeah, and depression, that you're not actually handling stuff so well, or as quickly as you would want.
I used to play games just to enjoy them. Even RTSs back in the day, like just to enjoy them. I can build this here and build that there and la la la. And then all of a sudden, we started playing with friends, competitively to each other. And we're like, nobody got time for that. It's like, just build this, rush this, take that. And all of a sudden, something like a switch in your brain goes from, oh, la-di-da, I'm going to enjoy this, to, I'm going to murder him.
I'm going to murder everyone. I
Yes.
think, yeah. The point in some games is like being too competitive so you can succeed quicker than everyone else, but yeah, it depends on your playstyle, I guess. Can I get Omrin? Okay. I see some enemies here. Need to be more careful. Okay.
Oh yeah, and that villager
Okay.
will limit your use of the Ombrins also being detected.
Yeah. But I can
With the shotgun.
pause. Yeah. Okay. Right now there are some like, fences that are not helping out much, but I have no idea what happened. Oh, yeah, that happened.
Oh, good thing the villager moved.
Yeah, unfortunately, they have the habit of being at the wrong time in the wrong place at the wrong time. I really don't want to hurt anyone.
Oh, you're playing the wrong game.
Only from the villagers. Okay, so this one's done. What happened? Why aren't they in battle?
They are?
Oh.
They are, it's just the bad guys inside, I think. Yes, almost
Yes,
dead.
he's inside.
And
Almost
he's
dead.
taking cover, which means that he'll only get grazing hits. But I'm spoiling stuff.
Okay, I'm out of stuff to throw at them, so maybe I can just use this. No. Oh. Can I try
You
for a
have, yeah.
headshot? Yep. Yep.
Wow.
That was lucky, I know.
Yeah. There's still some bad guys. I think in
Yep.
in Greasy
Just-
Basil's...
Just
Greasy
one more.
Basil. This garage.
Yeah, there is that one.
If it's...
I'm just going to go there
I'm
and,
not gonna crack jokes.
and finish this quickly. Oh no.
Hmm?
Come out and fight you. Kind of annoying when they do that. When they hide.
You need to flank him or...
Oh.
The Luo approach. Yes.
So no, they don't have like a melee weapon equipped. So.
I think that
Yes,
Omrin has
this is-
a... what was his signature knife? A hook knife or something like that? If you go in
Oh.
inventory... But he won't be able to reach him. Yeah.
I won't be able. Yeah, I won't be able to reach him. But the she actually has some action points left.
Shoot him in the head.
Yeah, I'll try to do this.
Hi, guy.
Okay, so we managed to finish this battle.
So do you feel getting better with it?
Yeah. But as I mentioned, like controller provides like a totally different playstyle for me. Like taking your time, enjoying the turns, and thinking through your action better than usually just sitting in front of the keyboard and the mouse.
Oh, yeah. Did you get into the story, at least a little bit, from the first playthrough?
Yeah, I managed to, like, I try not to skip the dialogues, but I've actually managed to read dialogues before starting the stream. So, yeah, I was familiar with what is going on. But I'm sure that all the viewers have already seen those parts, so yeah. And, yeah.
I remember at some point I read the story and then they changed it, and then I read it again and they changed it, and they read it again and I changed it. Yeah. At some point I just stopped reading. I was like, is this final? Like, yeah. Then I read it and they changed it. So I stopped believing them at some point.
Nothing is final.
Yeah, final. I left the building and then it's changed again.
Okay.
All right. You actually want to do something else, or you want to wrap up?
No, I think this is good progress for this playthrough. Like, we managed to reach a lot of points and
Key
finish 3
question:
battles.
do you play on PlayStation or on Xbox? And what kind of controller do you own?
I play on PlayStation, and I have this type of that
The
is
PS5.
the PS5 type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was really clicky. Like, again, for someone who doesn't play, this was really new for me. Like, oh, this is really nice to press.
Yeah, it's actually very, very nice. But actually, it doesn't depend on the controller that much, more than the scheme that you have the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be the same for Xbox. But you just need to get accustomed to the shortcuts and keep in mind that X on PlayStation is different than the X on Xbox.
Yes.
So this is why we
Yes.
try not to mention the button.
The button layout.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lou was explaining to all the layering with the triggers.
Yep.
Yeah, with the triggers. So it was crazy fitting all of this here, but I think it's workable. It gives some other turn-based titles run for their money. So
Oh yeah, what you need to get used to is just the attack. That's the button, the right arrow, and you need to select O and select 1 and hide, which is the right trigger and the square in this case. And that's basically what you need to get start and run through all the battles.
Nice.
This is what I basically used, and everything else is in the hint.
Awesome. Kali, thanks for joining us. I know that it was very short notice for you to drop in and, just do a really... It wasn't like your first hour in the game, but then again, it was a first impression, totally realistically. So, yeah, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for inviting me. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. Actually, I learned something new that I've never, really sunk a lot of time in the controller layout and the console versions, just playing them. So it's interesting. But yeah, with that, we're going to wrap up. A couple of other announcements. Next week, we are going to continue with the streams on the regular schedule, which is Wednesday, 8:20 o'clock GMT +2, like Bulgaria time. No. Did I say 8? No, not not 8. Sorry, retraction. The normal time is 6 o'clock when we're going to have Ivana Sen, who is the CTO of Hamilton Games, and we're going to talk a little bit more about the tech behind our engine, because that's going to lead to some next conversations regarding the future of modding and how we can add map editors and campaign editors to the game, so that people can actually build their own campaigns and add maps either to the campaign in Granchi and the Johnny Valley, or add entirely different places where the mercs that you know and love can go and try to do legal or semi-illegal stuff for a lot of cash. So with that being said, we are going to have some other streams coming your way. 1.4, patch 1.4 Wolf is going to be around December before the holidays, so expect that. And it's going to include a lot of stuff in terms of satellite view and the strategic layer of the game, so stay tuned for that as well. And later on in 1.5, we're going to talk about the actual future of the modding and the map editor and the campaign editor that I mentioned earlier on. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, and we're rushing to get all of those, at least for the end of the year, and be able to relax a little bit for the holidays and play some games.
Very exciting. A lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be fun. We're gonna keep in touch. Again, follow us on the media that we have. It's not a lot, but we post when we can with updates and stuff that's going on here and stuff that we can share. Because some things we can neither confirm nor deny, and other things we really want to talk probably obnoxiously about. So yeah, you're gonna have to live with that quirk of ours. But yeah. Anything you'd like to say to close off?
No, just thank you for the stream and the opportunity, and I really hope players enjoy the console version as well, just as much the PC ones. And yeah, we are super excited that we managed to get the console built.
let's see. I'm very excited to see some of the reviews. Some of the reviews started appearing, and they're empowering. But let's keep it up. And yeah, with that said, this is fine, and we'll see you next week. Bye.